I'm going to show you how to make a God's eye like this, and it will have a string to hang it on. To get started, you'll need an X made out of popsicle sticks. The first thing you need to do is take the pin out of the box and take turns putting your initials and your section on it like this. Your initials are the first letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name. So just two little letters so we know who it belongs to, and your section. Don't make them big or you won't be able to fill up your sticks very far. To get started, you're going to choose one color of yarn to start with. When you take the yarn, always pull the one you want from these pieces that go across. Do not pull from here or here because it will make knots. You choose the one you want and pull until it comes out. Next, you're going to use your thumb to hold the end of the string right in the middle. Take your other hand and wrap 1, 2, 3 times, then turn it and wrap 3 times in the other direction to make the letter X. Now the next part is really easy. On every stick, I like to call them guys. You got to make the guys take turns. Each one gets wrapped once. So you wrap this guy, wrap the next guy. Watch how this hand helps to turn it. Wrap the next guy, wrap the next guy, wrap the next guy. I keep turning it. Make them take turns. Don't go out of order. Wrap the next guy, wrap the next guy. Don't just go blah, 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 around the middle. You got to go in order, and you're going to make the yarn go right next to the one that was before it. So wrap the next guy, wrap the next guy. If you're doing it right, you should start to see a box or a square appear over the center. There it is. Let's take a closer look. You can see there's a square that formed. Now always make sure that you're keeping it really neat and going right around. Wrap the next guy, wrap the next guy. Go slowly and make it look good. You don't want it to get lumpy. Make them right next to the one before. When you start to come to the end of the string, stop. Leave a little tail. And what you're going to do is you'll choose a new color. Remember, pull from the pieces that go across so you don't make knots in it. I think I'll take one of these light blue colors. You could make a pattern if you want. Do not get yarn from Weaving Studio because we're only using blue and white for this project. Only these colors that are in the box for you to use. So I'm going to go a little bit further and then I'm going to tie the new piece on. Okay, to tie the new piece on, you put both of them together, make them go around your finger, pinch, and now they go through the hole together and pull. So your knot looks like that. And then you can keep going. If you want to get fancy, you can flip it over and put them on the other side. So I think I'm going to do a little bit with the new color. You can wrap the tails inside if you can make it go next to the stick, and you can wrap it around when it comes around again and hide them inside. So I've got my new color going. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. See that? If that happens to you, it's okay. Just stop and unwind until you get to where the mistake was and fix it. It's not too late. Keep going. And after I do one row with my new color, I'm going to do it fancy ways. You don't have to make it fancy unless you want to. If you want to make it fancy, you can flip it over. And when you flip it over, it will end up with two different levels, like this one. So I'm going to flip it and do it on the back. Goes around this guy, goes around this guy. It's a little bit fancier. Like I said, it's a little tricky. You can do it if you want. If you don't get it, just stick with the regular way. Now, when you get to the end, if you still have space, go ahead and take another piece of yarn, tie it on, and keep going. Now, if the end of class comes and you are still not finished, that is okay. I will give you some extra yarn. You can take it home and finish it. Make sure you bring it back, because when you bring it back, I will put glitter glue on it, and I will put it out in the display case in the hall, and you will get it back before Christmas to take home, and if you want, put it on your Christmas tree or celebrate with it. Use it for an ornament at home. So you keep on going until you fill up the stick, like on this one, and then give it to me to glue for you. I'll use hot glue. That's how you make it.